I wanted to say something in regards to all of these executive orders that are being signed. I was riding an Uber today and I was just like, it's really giving that Donald Trump is trying to oppress black people. And I know that this is a saying that we've heard, oppression of black people, but it's really giving, like, if you put oppressing black people in modern days in the dictionary, he would be right next to some of the old presidents from way back in the day. It's like he fits right in with those presidents. It's hard to not be depressed when you see that he is pardoning an officer that killed a black boy. Now, I don't know the details of this young man's death. I don't even remember hearing about this boy's death, but still, I'm black. And it pains me to see that he's pardoning this white guy, and it's coming off as spiteful, as malice. It's coming off as evil. It's coming off as hateful. And I wonder what the black people who voted for him feel like. And most of them are probably, yes, a massa.
I speak the one that performs for himself.
The ones that were snitching on their brothers and sisters when they were trying to get a little taste of freedom or a little taste of stepping outside of the rules of massa. So some of these black people are like Candace Owens. They're like they're ass kissers of the white man. So it's not even a matter of what they feel like, because they're like the Boondocks, the old man from the Boondocks.
I am not black, nor do I consider myself to be black. Many people mistake me for being Negro because they don't know that I am currently living with the heartbreak of revitiligo. That's a skin condition that's the opposite of what Michael Jackson's got. Every morning I apply this topical ointment made of bleach and sulfur. I like to think it works. Luckily, I hadn't gotten much darker in the last few years.
He totally believes he's white. It's kind of like Dave Chappelle, the blind white guy, the blind black guy from Dave Chappelle's show. He literally thought he was black. These people, white.
Not sure we're in the right place. We're looking for Clayton Bigsby.
Well, look no further, fella. You found me.
How could this have happened? A black white supremacist.
Well, he was the only Negro we'd ever had around here. So we figured we'd make it easier on Clayton by just telling him that he was white.
And he never questioned it.
Why would he?
Who said that? You want to see my face?
Clayton, go on, brother.
You want to see my face?
We talked about that.
Don't be afraid. Joanne, we can meet, talk about white brotherhood. Thank y'all for coming. White power!
These people believe they're white or something. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Clarence Thomas, they will turn on you too. They're going to. If they had to put black people away and you don't think you would be a part of the bunch, you'll be left for them to clown you. I kid you not. You'll be their do boy. You'll be their slave. Clarence Thomas would just be their slave. Any black person that believes that they are not black and they fit in with the whites,
I speak the one that performs for himself.
They don't want you either. 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 Latinos, they have removed, Donald Trump has removed all Spanish translation. Don't think, I speak English, so it don't matter. Your ignorance. These are your brothers and sisters. He has cleared the website, from my understanding, but from what I'm seeing across the internet, he has cleared Spanish translations from the White House website. That means go away. That means go away. Shoo. Bye. We don't want you here. He has requested all DEI programs closed by the end of day Wednesday, allegedly, from my understanding, meaning that these people who were hired to bring more diversity into the workspaces, into these big, jobs or workspaces, they're now out of a job. And I don't think these bosses have to listen. But if you have a white boss and they fired you or they let you go based off of the executive order, it didn't mean you had to be fired. So they wanted to fire your ass. They wanted to let you go. If you have been let go from your job and they claimed it was executive order issue, it's a lie, because they still have full discretion on whether or not they're going to keep you at the job. The feds aren't showing up to lock them up because they kept you on the job because you're black. That's not happening. So I just wanted people to know that it's straight up oppression, and black people, we just have to stand up against it. As depressing as it is to watch him just roll over us with a truck and continuously roll over us with the truck. It's paining. It really depressed me. It made me feel like I didn't even want to go to handle my business today. When I seen it this morning that he was pardoning this officer after pardoning the January 6 people and sat up there to the news people and the reporters and said, I thought it was a commute or something like that. No, it was a full pardon, sir. Peter from NBC was like, no, it's a full pardon, sir. Okay, we'll have to look into that. We'll have to look into that. What? We'll have to look into that? As if he didn't even know what he signed or what he agreed to. It's just totally ridiculous. But black people, all we can do is pray, seek a higher power, and just ask for help. Ask that higher power for help. My higher power is Jesus Christ. The Holy Spirit. Okay, I don't know what your higher power is, but I know where all my help come from. The one and only. But I don't know. It's sad. It's unfortunate that oppression is like blatant right now. It's real blatant. His racism is really blatant. And if you are black and you voted for him and you claim to be all about the rights of black people, then you gotta see this shit, and it must be doing something to you. If not, you full of shit. Seriously.